Laura Hodgson. Fair BNB. Thank you, Laura. Will you welcome her?
Who wants to live next door to a house throwing parties till 4 a.m? Who thinks it's unfair poor people are pushed out of their homes? And who is held responsible for this? Airbnb, a household name and the poster child of the share economy. It is now typical to use Airbnb as a verb. Yeah, we're Airbnb in Sydney. It is a platform that allows people to make use of their underutilised space for income, not to mention providing your local country bed and breakfast with a sleek website and access to tourists from across the globe. There is no doubt it has expanded tourist accommodation available. Instant access to the internet via handheld device makes every home a hostel. This is market disruption at its best. But there's a darker side. For some, that's stuck living next door to the party house. For others, it's loss of a home that was once available for sale or rent, but now is only a short-term listing. We see responses to this in a number of cities around the world, including the birthplace of Airbnb, San Francisco. So, how is accommodation for tourists impacting the housing market? The spare room available occasionally is no longer the norm. Increasingly, whole home and apartment blocks are listed full-time, or enough that they cannot possibly be someone's home. Additionally, many listings, often over half, are owned by the same people. In Sydney, our top hosts have upwards of 60 listings each. These are not your everyday mums and dads using Airbnb to pay the bills. So, regulate. Government should do something, shouldn't they, if people can't afford their homes? My research examines this phenomenon in Australian cities. I look at Australian cities. I have selected 6 case studies Australia-wide, which are both residential areas and tourist hotspots. There, I compare supply and demand in 2011, before all of this kicked off, with 2017 when we hit peak Airbnb. I speak with local and state government and also real estate agents. I look at why government might prioritise the economy and why state and local government might act differently. For example, what's more important, homes for locals or tourist accommodation? My research contributes to our understanding of how government is affected by a globalised and digital form of capitalism, the gig economy. Banning Airbnb will never work, but my research will show there are smarter ways to act that are a win-win for hosts and the community.